Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about the local scams you want to avoid. Now, number one, it's when you're using an ATM. The ATMs will ask you if you would like to have them convert your money for you. You always want to decline this because now they're taking an extra fee on your money and you're just paying it for no reason. So always hit decline. You'll have to say yes, you'll pay for the fee for the ATM, but always decline for the conversion. You always want to use an ATM over an exchange rate because the exchange rates will also take a percentage of your money. Another thing to look out for is when you are at gas stations. Always watch that it starts at 0 and never tell them a dollar amount. Just tell them to fill it with your scooter. And what can happen is if you say 200 pesos, there's a button on the machine that will show you 200 pesos and they actually might have only put 80 pesos in, for example. So watch out at the gas station. Another thing to be mindful of is whenever you're paying for something, always watch. Okay, so let's just say I'm going to a cash register to pay 150 peso product. Now, I give them a 500 peso. I'm on my phone or I'm talking to my friends, they might give me change as if I were to give them 200 pesos versus the 500 pesos. So they'd give me 50 pesos back versus the larger amount. And then when I'm like kind of confused, or if I ask, they'd be like, oh yeah, you just gave me a 200 peso, not a 500 peso. So make sure you're fully present whenever you're paying for anything. Now with taxis, always ask on the front end what the cost is. Even better, just message me. I'll give you some guys that I trust that give fair pricing. And then car rentals. So they will look really cheap online, but what ends up happening is you get there and there's all of these mandatory insurances. So make sure that you are knowing what your price is before you rent a car. And these are some local scams to avoid as you're here in Tulum.